morning, family. Good morning. What you guys doing this morning? Man, some respect to each and everyone up here. Just want to show you guys some love. I'm there so this morning. This thing, I'm come to talk about NZINGA case, people. Because if anybody been following the NZINGA case, and you know, so why the ruling that you hear from the DPP and where you see are going at the social media sphere, now have no good taste. So Carlos always come teach you some stuff and show them. They say, what you see at the media, and I eat that. You can't fool with family. When I have to eat that from a platform. So, remember me tell you, so when it comes to apps, media apps and all them things there, the Prime Minister is very good at it. And the JCF. Don't forget, students, I already tell you that. Check out the JCF, anything up with the police. When them done, they come in social media. There have been people working on social media front. People for building flyers and all them, they go tech and all this stuff. The Prime Minister same way. When you think, go up on the page, go look quite pretty, like him having people that work out there. Go look on DPP, Fitz Bailey. All him in a join the night too. Nationwide. Them all join a jack down NZINGA. That's why I don't believe them. And this is my opinion. So I'm going to bounce my tune again. How many times? Check it out, Jamaican Carlos.
Labor right thing with pay it toss it back.
What is the people?
Them a take it to you, them kill off his stock. Tired of long talking time.
How many times? How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? Not need a change.
Me not just a politician, guys. None of them a keep nepotism, communism, bloody culture. Them a give. Button up the pocket one like say we no see. Get a you no have no job and hospital, so have no sheet. On the picture some politician when nobody a cheat. Button up the pocket, nobody no pay a key. Too much of them not the cookie jar, none of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer, sometimes I wonder how they sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind?
What is the people who go
before you learn?
That's not okay.
Hey. How many times politicians have to fool you
before you learn? We need a change.
From West Portland
to Portmore,
St. Thomas to
Iron Shore,
Jamaica for sale, but
not to the poor.
Not even the blind
Who that sell them one door. Politicians if you trust them, but without them, one of them corrupt, so the youth them talk about them. When you see that what you promise me, you must owe them. You will not remember all the souls and if you scout them.
How many times politicians play with your mind?
What?
Before you learn.
How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change.
When politicians have buy votes, who protect them money and condemn and gun and your yard a cook a boat. Well,
on a very serious note, take the background and the man them who send get a youth to gun court.
Labor right thing with PNP toss it back. Them a give it PNP in a cross.
What is the family?
Them a take it to you, them fill up his stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. Only elections are we see up on the turn. Kick out the money, give the youth them money. You better give the chicken that the charity the church. Before you dash the money, fix the road them first.
People.
You can look up on the see them that's when election I buy votes. And look you not tablet. You know long ones people mind. Rastafarian.
I know people.
Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of All Angles. I'm Dion Jackson Miller. We are focusing today on the NZINGA King case. The Director of Public Prosecutions has just handed down her ruling in the matter. She has recommended that the police officers who were involved with Ms. King, who alleged that her locks were trimmed while she was in police custody, the recommendations are that those police officers not be charged.
Well, I respect my family. Good morning, people. You can't fool with no more people. What time I tell us if I wake up on my page? You can't fool. What do you think a Green and Observer this or Star or Nationwide? What do you believe this? What do you believe about the NZINGA case, people? What do you believe about the ruling? And if you notice about the ruling, because Carlos always has shown it something. Now, all of a sudden the ruling come out, I will see our pictures with her in a video, with her in a station, right? We never seen these videos before. With all the hoopla in Jamaica and the protests and stuff like that, and the help on social media about NZINGA on the cut off her here last year. How come we never see that video leaked with her in the station? Not true? No comment. Come time I tell you, so nobody never raise an idiot over here. I mean, nobody take on for no fool. Now, when the thing called NZINGA last year, where was that picture? The video. Have you ever seen that video yet? You see the video come out NZINGA, them say she did a station and disrespect the police and basically she been arrested and abused wrongfully and human heart in the case. Here she might say she will kill them off or whatever the case might be. That stuff there. But what about people run them out for police away? You understand me? But hold on. One half to do nothing with the other. Where did that come from? How we never see that from last year? How we never see that the video come out from last year? People may ask, don't tell me, say, Carlos, it was illegal this, illegal that, and they were waiting on the court case. No, Jamaica don't hide nothing. Everything is just out of pocket. Anything, it'll be out there, people. Especially when they look like the news houses out there are playing like that, are becoming strong, they're becoming the arm of a government. Especially when they hear news media out there take money from politicians to speak good of them. Especially when you hear news media is taking money from politicians to kill other people, hit jobs. Now, where did this video come from? Which news media in Jamaica saw this video? Is it the news media where you hear that getting contract from the labor rights? Which one of them? Who have you know? Come here, say news media out there get contract from the labor rights. And a mouthpiece of the party. That certain man will always a lick politician boot a work pan. Tell me which news media you see that video from. Come here, teach you something today. Where did you see the video came from? With NZINGA in the station room. I make noise and stuff like that. She was distraught because they were locked her up wrongfully. Of all the mass account to them. I say, come here. We are detective officer. Which news channel you guys see that video with NZINGA in the case? Okay, I'm not going to call no name. But yes, I think the same thing I think too. I think the same thing I think too. That news channel, they are work hard for the labor right them. Hard. They protect the Prime Minister. Hard. And the party interest. Hard. So you don't realize a news media that is like a state TV, almost the arm of the government and the mouthpiece of the government. They're not going to take up with the victim. They don't make the victim look like she a mad woman. Listen to me. It's a plan thing, people. Because the girl has spoken about certain things, trauma she had in the past. This is a good way to bury the victim. Do you understand me, people? Carlos will always tell you the truth. I'm going to raise an idiot on my page. Because of their past, people, they might already plan this thing out, people. From last year, the one of them sitting on plot, how they're going to do this. Piece by piece, they're going to destroy her. Now, them know that she went to her trauma. So they put out this little thing in the news. So they kill her. You see a mad woman that so she was behaving in the station. So is that energy she took in the jailhouse and she got to report her own ear. What do you think NZINGA report her own ear? Do you think NZINGA ripped her hair out? Answer me in the comment section. We are community up here, so we have a decent conversation. We're not fool. Did you think NZINGA cut her own hair in the jail? The Rasta girl in Jamaica. Did you think she cut her own hair? And I really come out and all of our mother and the whole Rasta community and you think that was a lie? Me not think so. I really believe that they cut the girl here. I really believe the whole time they was planning because the system is corrupt out there. Because didn't you just saw a labor right politician beating a woman with stool and nobody not see nothing? Did you just saw George Wrong murder the woman with stool and nobody saw nothing? No, he did not do it. Have you noticed that wrong is right in Jamaica and right is wrong? Have you noticed that? That's where we are as a people now. Have you seen the case where a JP counselor beat up a woman with a gun just recently? Have you seen that? You see him walk? Walk, right? What other cases you see out there where nothing come out of? Remember Roy Reid? There was a Roy Reid cases in the court pending for thieving money. But Roy Reid was settled, his pension settled while him in a court. How that happened? Nobody know. I've never seen that before. You understand that, right? I'm just breaking up the show so the kind of corruption within the people. So when they see them come out and go like say, they want to put somebody to make with truth. No! Only change them to corrupt. And I could go on and on and on and on of corruption after corruption after corruption. You remember when Vaz tried to sell government land? You remember that, right? Darrell Vaz. You remember that? And people slap out time, right? He was pulled from a certain ministry, right? What the Prime Minister do? Put him in an office, right? You remember J.C. Hutchison? You remember when him tried to take a rather and give him girlfriend and picnic? You remember that, right? Out of Allah, so remember that, right? What the Prime Minister do? Put him in an office, right? Come here, man. Come here. Come collect no goddamn sense. So how do you believe about all of this here? How do you believe all of this? All of a sudden, NZINGA is a mad woman, man. You believe the government, man. When I idiot or what? I said, I'm going to raise an idiot on my page. If you start becoming an idiot here, I'm going to block you. Because you've been coming to class all this damn time, you want to not learn over here. Do you understand me? Don't make nobody take you for a fool. This all me believe, and this is my opinion. You cut the girl here, because a Rasta, for a long time, Rasta not get no respect under labor right government in Jamaica. Mr. Rasta don't get no respect under labor right government from Norman, Man, Buster till now. People, don't tell me the truth, you know. Someone, God Carlos, yes. You have to go down the history, because there's something where this is coming from. Rasta don't get respect under the labor right government, not even the maroon. Indigenous people. You look at it now, Rasta, maroon, Rasta. Look, people, look! You don't dare me that on my page. Come on, tell you the truth. Maroon don't get no respect on the labor right. Rasta worse. Buster man to the one, the whole of them dead off. The Buster man to the one, the whole of them dead off. Eh? So you expect, say, I'll labor right now, you all see the thing, yeah, it has changed. And what do you? At the same track record. So that's why Mr. So Rasta said them labor right, I don't know what them do. Rasta labor right with a traitor. Because it was under the labor right government they want to kill. So if you're Rasta and see your labor right now, me not understand your head there. Me not understand it. Might as well you not vote for no party as a Rasta because turn a labor right. Tell me that, you don't know yourself. Look at with NZINGA King. So now, they must put the pieces together, people. Instead of a case like this, the DPP come out and give a press briefing or something like that. Instead of her come out, and she alone people. They have the news media tone. They have the news media come out with the videos. And DPP over there give her a speech. And DSP a give speech to the writer. Hold on there. How many persons is... who should come out come give a speech to the public like that? Who should come out? Police Commissioner? Prime Minister? Minister of National Security? DPP? DSP? Who should come out to make the people aware of what's going on? So why look like so we are get it's from everybody. People don't pay attention. Come here, you know. Mr. DPP come out and share blah 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 Vanessa. Mr. DSP come out and him say them get people and some other people go to school with her and people in the jail. Them take statement from them. And them said, no, the girl cut her hair herself. You don't believe that? I say, unless you're not a fool. I said, I hear that before. But earlier, I hear some school kids. They must say, boy, me hear them that argue before. Me hear them argument before. When it just happened, I hear them things in the media. I hear a friend them this and that because them a labor right and they feel a certain way. Say the police woman are good woman. Them was on the police woman side. Me heard that before, DSP. DSP, me heard that before you come out to the finding. Me heard that before, DSP. You're not full of shit. You're not full of shit. Forgive my language, my decent people. But they're full of shit in Jamaica. They're full of shit from head to toe. You're not full of shit, me have to tell you today. You're not full of dog shit from head to toe in Jamaica. You're not full of shit. That's why my country cannot be better. Because everything come from top. And I spoil up the country with the corruption. I believe the policeman cut the woman here, the young girl here, because she think it's going to be a safety hazard. She's going to use her locks and hang herself based on what I read in the paper. This is see when labor right treat Rasta from your boy till now. Get it on our big head. I saw labor right treat Rasta from your boy till now. And I tell you, come here. Put in the comment section. Alright, me I tell you. And that's how labor right treat Rasta. At 2022 and them still a treat them that way. Even they maroon them. No respect for nobody boy. But respect for the Chinese and the Indians and the white man them. Labor rights, it go easy. From back in the days when Xaymaca sell off Jamaica to the CIA. You know, remember that? You think I know labor right a bootlick and a traitor. You remember when Xaymaca I work with the people over here so come on Jamaica. You remember that? You remember that, man? Remember man when Xaymaca I work with them people so to come on Jamaica and start out of a nonsense. You remember that? Labor right a long time, labor right a bootlick kind of family and traitor, you know. So I don't make Carlos tell them this, you know. They don't treat Rastafarian no good. And now it's not only Rasta. You see my maroon. Maroon no Chinese. Them no Indian. Them no white. Labor right no double. I said them a bootlicker. Labor right party from long time I saw them a go on. No respect for Rasta. So, make up on the DSP page. I see post something on social media. The DSP too, you know. They say she get attacked from our front. It's planned. First, we got put the news media, make it put the video up there. Make sure like she a madman. Madwoman. So it worked well with she being a madwoman. Well, she must go cut out her hair back there. So look at her action. That means that action, she went back there and cut out her hair herself. Them can't fool Carlos. I wouldn't want to give that. Me not drink Kool-Aid boy. Carlos, me not drink Kool-Aid boy. You cannot give me those Kool-Aid. I believe in to cut the girl here. That's my strong opinion. And I have so long to cook it up. So when they cook out and when you wait till it's so long on the take. When I come out from our front, and one of the strongest front of the news media, like a state TV out there. Anytime we want to bury something on the news media, work for Uno. Notice the news channel, you see that video coming out of. Notice which one of them. Which one of the news media you see the video of her acting up in the station coming from. Was it the state TV? Which one of them? What was it the mouthpiece of the government? Which one of them? Look! Don't be no damn idiot. Yeah, where is it come from? Where is the video coming from? Where is the video coming from with her in the police station? Acting up. Where? State TV? With a fool. Then they see DPP. I come out. And everybody, they see DSP. Hold on there. Normally when stuff like that happen, is either the police inspectors, chief, or so you come out, you grab the mic, so I saw our attorney general, somebody like one person. You don't hear everybody talk about it. Everybody, police talk about it. DSP, we don't want to hear from you. DSP, we don't want to hear from you. Because when you come out with some lie, we can see right through that DSP. Say, based on information from the court, they say they investigate, question people in the cell. Jamaica. What do you believe that? What do you believe? Say, come on, man. It's Jamaica. Remember before the thing gets so big, you know. There's people coming out and talk, and people, young people talk about how the police woman are good police woman and she want the police woman lose her work. So, you remember, you know? They will say, oh, she want the police woman to lose her work, so them go find the little girl there, where I make the little speech there. We're afraid of the police, and them little people them go find. Sit down and question them, talk with them, and then put sweet nothing in their head. So then write that down and say, oh, we have a credible evidence, we have credible evidence, we have credible witness. One in that jail, one out that door. But we have heard them stuff there before the investigation was done. We have heard that before the investigation was done. Someone have to tell us that. I personally believe them cut off NZINGA here and just dump the girl. I personally believe, because she said she did suffer some trauma earlier, them plan it and them use this to bury her by first put that video out there with her on the stage and acting mad. That to show you, say, yes, the girl got cut off her hair. Makes sense to you? All the reason I saw it. All the reason I saw it. It sound mad? I saw like it makes sense. Talk to me, man. So now the man bury the girl now. News media, the state TV out there gonna bury her. DSP, him go to something on the page 2, saying people based on investigation, them question inmate of people on the street, them same little girl there. When I like NZINGA, because they like the policewoman. The policewoman, you know. Those stories came out before the investigation. So after the investigation, they want me to believe. So they did the investigation. Me say we already see this already, DSP Bailey. We see that. So when you come out on your social media page and do this, you try to bury the girl and hurt the girl again. How much money will you get for do this? Me ask you. How much was the hijab? How much does hijab cost? How much does hijab cost? And this is, when you go on social media, you're so convincing, you know. People me tell us them good, you know. Do not tell us when you come to the Prime Minister and the JCF. Nobody can do a better PR than them. Me tell you this on my page, you know. I just want you to understand and start paying attention. Nobody. Nobody. All of a sudden, see everything will come out. Where the video, they all come in, never see this video with her. When the people man march and a protest, the rest of them come out here. How come? And Jamaica gonna hold up them leak everything. So how come in this hold this video here? Just till now. Right appropriate time. Boom! DPP rule. Say, no, I'm gonna find nothing wrong with that. Just, I wanted to drop the video right after that. So they're gonna believe that she's lying and she's crazy. So she cut off her own hair. So go along their action in the guard room will go right along with we saying that she cut off her hair. Which news media, I ask you again, came out with that video? Is it the arm of the government? Is it the state news? Talk to me.
Thank you so much for talking to us, both of you. So we have the ruling just released. And just to summarize for our listeners and viewers, you've recommended, Madam DPP, that no criminal charges be laid against a female police officer in respect of allegations made by Ms. King involving the removal of her hair. Also, that no criminal charges be laid against the male police officer in relation to allegations that Ms. King has made involving assault, occasioning bodily harm, failure to wear a mask in public, disorderly conduct, and abusive language. And you also say that she can go on to take civil remedies, in other words, to sue in relation to her complaints. And you've recommended no investigation regarding Ms. King and the offense of creating public mischief, although you say that is a matter for the police. And you also say you concur with Indicom that there should be a departmental inquiry. Now, looking at the ruling, I'm going straight to paragraph 49, Madam DPP, which seems to be the crux of the matter. The single question, you say, is whether there is sufficient, credible, cogent, and therefore reliable information that a court can act on to say Ms. King's hair was cut by the policewoman in question. And you said the only statement from a person who asserts her hair was cut by the police is Ms. King. Let me ask you to elaborate on that, because on the face of it at least, members of the public might say, but you have an allegation against the police and you have the police denial. Why would you necessarily take Ms. King's word?
Well, remember that each case has to be looked on and assessed according to its particular facts and the relevant law. What is peculiar about this particular matter, and you are correct, in a lot of cases, credibility is for the tribunal of fact. And you can have an allegation made by a single complainant, and that by itself can go to trial. However, in this case, we found in the 4 statements that Ms. King produced to Indicom, at least one could say about 11 very significant inconsistencies or discrepancies on her statements in respect of material aspects. For example, in her first statement, she indicated that when the police first accosted her prior to her arrest for disorderly conduct and abusive language and failure to wear the mask, she placed herself in a taxi with other persons and being pepper sprayed by the police. This account was not only contradicted by the investigating officer, but also by one of her schoolmates who actually was passing by and saw her standing on the roadway. And Miss King pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and abusive language, but not to failing to wear her mask. And it was as a result of the fines that were not paid, $3,000 or 10 days imprisonment on each count, while she was at the Fort Pass police lockups. There are other discrepancies even between her mother's statement and her statement, as it relates to something as simple as the fact that she was not fined but imprisoned. Her name, she was trying to make it appear that it was the police who, she told them her correct name, but they refused to record it.
Let me jump
but
in.
All the court documents, because we sent for the court documents, the information, a copy of the court sheet, and everything was there in Candice King. And the only way they could have known is if she had given it to the police and the police had put it on the court documents. But she could always have told the court that she was NZINGA. But there were so many other discrepancies.
Let's go to the crux of them, if we could, though, Madam
Yes.
DPP, which is this issue of the allegations that her hair had been cut, her locks were
Yes.
cut by the police woman. And in fact, Ms. King had given several interviews, or at least one or two that I heard, in which she described what happened in graphic detail. That the police woman, in fact, she said, cut her hair twice, went back for another scissors, said that her hair hadn't been cut properly, and cut it again. Now, so that really is what we're looking at. Now, to be clear, just before I go to your recommendations, in your legal opinion, you say that, in fact, if this had happened, it would be an offense
Certainly,
of assault.
the offense of assault occasioning bodily harm.
But the issue is, did it happen?
Well, the issue is there sufficient material that comes up to the requisite threshold of credibility that would allow us to put forward a viable case?
So on the
because
one
remember,
hand, you
for the
have-
prosecution, you have to show that you have a reasonable prospect of conviction.
So on the one hand, you have Ms. King's allegations that her hair, her locks were trimmed by the policewoman. On the other hand, you have the statement of the policewoman saying that is
Yes.
not what occurred.
Yes.
But from what I'm seeing here, you also have other statements from eyewitnesses
Persons
denying
who are-
Ms. King's account.
That is so.
Can you elaborate on that for us?
Well, you had statements from other detainees in the lockups who observed her over the period of 2 days.
You said
pulling-
detainees, more than one?
Plural, yes.
Yes. Pulling the locks from her head over the space of the 2 days.
Pulling out her own locks.
That is so, from her head. And 2 police officers, including the female police officer, were made aware of this, according to their statements. And they went to the cell occupied by Miss King and saw the locks on the ground. There was a first statement which was given to the police because IProbe commenced an investigation, and then Indicom continued it and also did a lot of other things. And she gave a statement to the police saying that the officer cut all the long ones in reference to her locks. But in a subsequent statement to Indicom, she stated that the officer cut my hair that she was holding in a bunch. In a further statement made to Indicom, she says that her hair was cut by the officer from the root. Note that what you have just outlined to us about hearing in perhaps a television interview.
Interview with the Gleaner.
With the Gleaner. We did not see anything like that in the statements. And I just want to show you that this is the file. This is the file, because I think some persons out there in TV land, they think that we may just have just 2 papers. This is the file. And this file, we had 26 witness statements and another, perhaps,
That's the forensic evidence.
18 other documents on file, which include copy of the 4-part station diary, prisoner in custody book, prisoner visit book, extracts from it, audio CD interview with the police officers, photographs taken at the police station, photographs taken on 2 separate days, a copy of her birth certificate, and most importantly, a report from the forensic science and legal medicine. And we also got extracts of the actual court documents that she went to court on. So it was a very thorough exercise on our part.
If I could go to paragraph 30 of your ruling, in which you're quoting one of the eyewitnesses, I assume, saying this particular detainee said on coming into the cell, Candice had her phone and was on a video call with someone telling them the police had cut her hair. The detainee observed at this time that Candice had shoulder-length locks. The back of her locks looked as if it had been cut in a style. And she said later that day, Candice sat down and started to, quote, pop out her hair with her hands. And she took about 2 days to sit down and pick out all the hair. It was not the police lady that cut off the hair. She popped them out one by one.
Yes.
So that was instrumental in your decision not to prosecute?
Well, it was one of the issues, because you not only had from the other detainees who were there, but you had accounts of her classmates where she indicated certain things to them.
That she had cut her own hair.
In fact, one of them, a female, indicated that she had spoken to Miss King, who had previously spoken of plans to cut her hair approximately 1 week prior to the incident. After the incident, she heard her say, "What is not this? Look how me cut me hair and can't comb it." So what we have done, Mrs. Jackson Miller, is extract directly from the statements of the witnesses to put in our ruling, so that one can see what is it that we would have to consider. Now remember that when a matter is going to go to court, we have to disclose all of the material that is on file. And remember that the standard is not only proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but we have to be able to see on paper that we would have a reasonable prospect of conviction.
We heard you say, when asked a couple of weeks ago about the ruling, you said you were awaiting a critical report on forensic evidence. What was that?
What had happened sometime very late last year, I think possibly November, December, Indicom had sent some of the locks that had been found.
This video is about a young lady in NZINGA. When we saw her come out Jamaica, we all knew that was going to be the answer. Not you. We never expect nothing different. Come here. Unless you're an idiot from my page, I'm going to beat you, you know. Did you believe anything in any outcome? No, we never. We just expect the DPP to do what she did. We expected this, family. Because that's the Jamaica we know. Nothing but corruption, and when it comes to the poor people, nothing for you. No justice for you, especially with a Rasta. Rasta man and woman in Jamaica. The Labour Right Party does not respect you. Its track record speaks for itself from Bustamante days. Rasta men and women in Jamaica, the Labour Right Party does not respect you. Carlos, we are talking about. You're Rasta, you know, and them say, you know. Because you're blind and you're a traitor. You support something that is going to work against your kind. No Rasta is supposed to support the Labour Right. None. No Rastafarian is supposed to support Labour Right. None. No matter what food they give for them, boy. Ambition enough as a Rastafarian. From Bustamante day till now. They look what NZINGA here, so. What make this not piss you off as a Rasta? I see them come out and destroy the girl further. You know, suicide want like they want people to commit suicide. Yeah. People. We don't get over here side of people. After a man who do a little read up on mental illness and all these things, and we understand how these things work. This will push her into depression. What am I doing to her right now? NZINGA. What they are doing to her will push her in a hole. They will push her to commit suicide in the family. It will push her to commit suicide. If she has gone through a thing from a long time, and them know that. So the first thing to come, we're going to tear her down, we're going to destroy her. We don't give up, she won't kill herself. We don't care if we have to kill her. We have a government to protect. and the reputation of the government. We're not going to make this little Rasta girl come destroy it. So we're going to do it. Come here, John. Come here this. Come here that. First, we're going to do the ruling. Hold on. We're going to make sure this thing out there. It have to stick in and they have to be convincing to the Jamaican people. You hear me? Okay. We're going to put it out in the news. Make sure the state TV got the video ready to go as it goes because we're going to have the people come back with questions. So we're going to answer them with that video. With her in the station acting crazy. So that shows the kind of crazy action of her in the station. So it tell we now. So with that action, hold on, wouldn't that be possible for her to go cut off her here? You know, see she girl mad in the station. You see girl mad. Yeah, man, look at the action, man. As she go cut off her hair herself. As she do it. I mean, a matter of fact, me ask some people at the cell and some people out that door, them tell me, say, as she do it herself. We heard that story before. Because they were taking up for the policewoman. And so like a school girl or a school friend, them that take up for the policewoman. So they must say, the girl this and the girl that. I believe, this is my personal belief and opinion. I believe the policewoman cut off NZINGA here. I believe because corruption is so stinking in my country. Because you can see a politician and beat a woman with stool, you know, and not come out that, you know. With a metal stool, you know. We can see a man thief from Ministry of Education, hold for almost $1 billion. And while your case in there, and I'm going to court, you can come back and get your money where you left there. You know. Come back, hey, while the case, come back and get your pension. Come, yeah man, come. But the case, I go on the boss in the court. Don't worry about that. Me have you, come get your pension. Come get your pension. But the case, I go on the court, boss. How did that go? Come get a pension, Roy Reid. Come get a pension. That's Roy Reid get a pension. But when you live in a society of something with something like that, you can't believe that we are caught up people. People them lie. See the Prime Minister they go accept bribe from sandals. The Prime Minister of Jamaica accept bribe from sandals. How much? Look here. There's no checks and balances. Some say me and the PNP them in a war. I'm gonna do a video upon them today. I'm gonna do a wicked video upon the PNP them today. Come here them in a war. It's supposed to be checks and balance. We're supposed to have a strong opposition party. Like I said last night, if the UIC is in power and the UIC I support, we need a strong opposition party too. I don't want us to lead blindly with the UIC and there's nobody, that's the UIC, there's nobody pull your back, there's nobody to tap your shoulder. What the PNP them there? What not do? Prime Minister accept bribe from Sandals Hotel, Sandals Resort, to go in the Bahamas to handle Sandals business. Why you so important, Prime Minister? Why the politician from the Bahamas never go cut Sandals ribbon? Or is it because you're licky and you're cheap and you're easily bought? I don't know. We need to know what I'm going to say. The news media now ask a question. Why is it our Prime Minister get bought out for got Sandals? Free accommodation. You get free money too. I strongly believe you probably get money. You left Jamaica and got Sandals to say free room and free food. And go cut some ribbon. We don't believe some money run. So hold on. If the Prime Minister so easily bought out and so goddamn cheap like a crackhead, how much money the Chinese give? Which other country buy you out? Because the Chinese them zero and corrupt politicians will love take handouts, you know. We're greedy and shady. So if you look all over the world, see the Chinese them zero and crooked politicians like you guys. So did the politician give the Chinese are give Prime Minister money to because they accept bribe from Sandals. And some of them don't see nothing wrong with that. So we talk about UNO run corrupt and stay bad. And the PNP don't see nothing wrong with that. The PNP don't coming out. What the PNP there? Oh yeah, but the PNP there is unless the whole of UNO do it PNP. And this the whole of UNO do so nothing wrong with what the Prime Minister do. And that PNP used to do when in there. And that do not do. Because they call this goodies from companies around here. Some goodies. So hold on. What the Chinese go to? What the Chinese go to? How much money the Chinese go to? How much money the Chinese give you? How much money the Indian give you? How much money the Israelis give you? How much money? On a cheap, no blood cleat. Family. The Prime Minister going to take free goodies for Sandals, go Bahamas, but go cut ribbon. Someone will say, you don't have no sense, you know. At least it never cost the taxpayers any money. It should cost us, idiot. It should have cost taxpayers money, idiot. And this free stuff make politicians go do corruption, accept bribe. Father, you don't have that damn sense. Come soon and comment upon that. But at least it did not cost, it's free. It did not cost taxpayers no money. People, What the hell is wrong with you? It should have cost us, the taxpayers. In my work for we. It should have cost us. You the Prime Minister. So what, you gonna take some, if the Colombian and them come and say, Mr. Prime Minister, come cut ribbon down my hotel and come cut ribbon right in my goddamn cocaine field. You gonna go too? How you gonna go too? And you're gonna be okay with it because the Prime Minister did not use taxpayers' money. You did not fund that taxpayer. Are you gonna be okay too? So where's the PNP then? Come here and ask them, where the hell the PNP then in all this? Where the hell the PNP them then? Where the PNP them then at this? What are they at this? Whenever Prime Minister take bribe cheap like a goddamn $2 whore. Mr. The Prime Minister cheap like a $2 whore. That's what it look to me. You have to take bribe from Adam, the youth from Sandals. And someone who has said, Carlos, you know, he said it not cost the country no money. Why are you mad? It didn't cost taxpayers. It should have cost the country. This is dangerous, people. Because when they do favor, when they accept favor some man, ask people to go to prison. I'm going to tell you prison, I tell you that. You can't be too licky and take in a prison. If Andrew Wallace go to prison, they might take care of me kind of licky and take. I ask anybody who go to prison, when they go to prison before, but me read and me listen to people go to prison. You can't take stuff from no man. Come on and need something. Man, I ask for something back in return. Go to prison, go do that. Go to prison, go do that. Where's the Prime Minister do? Accept bribe for any man. Licky, take. Like a little $2 whore. Cheap, man. Cheap, narrated. You can't have this Prime Minister and delegate leave Jamaica. Go all the way to Bahamas for a free ride in the hotel room. Eh? I will still have to give the people who go with it per diem over $300 a day. US dollars, over $300 US dollar. A delegate to go there. Every man get over 300, almost 380, something like that. US dollars a day in their pocket. Taxpayer money. $380 a day in their pocket. So you want to tell me, say, that's okay, people? Liberal, come here. Because you think it's okay, you know? It's not okay, Liberal. Why? It's open to a Prime Minister for corruption, blackmail and all type of stuff. That's why they don't do this thing, people. Ethically, it's not right. I will look at the PNP quiet and rotted. The PNP don't have no use, to serve no purpose. The PNP have no use, serve no goddamn purpose. It's as if we have the PJLP, or the JPLP, something like that. They fuse together. It's one party. So with all the local corruption stuff, when I say I can believe, when I talk about NZINGA, when I believe, but I speak a screw the score over the girl. When I screw over NZINGA today, that's how Carlos feel. If you guys feel it any other way, go ahead and put that in the comment section, family. Let me know how you feel. Educate me if you know some stuff we may not know. Because me think I learn stuff when I go up on Fitzbailey page and go read. Me think I teach me something we never know. You understand me? But I come and say, based on what somebody in the jail say, you know, witness in the jail and when it's out that door. We heard that before the case even start. People, all them things I hear before. So what can I hold on there? So you just run over there with local people that were side with the police and is against NZINGA. Oh, follow her up. Yeah, man, remember the girl, she was for the police and she was, seems that she have something against NZINGA. Go follow the people who have something against NZINGA. Go follow them. Question them. So these are the people that are coming out. And DSP come make we believe that NZINGA cut our hair ourselves. DSP would not believe that. State TV. One we believe people are three parts, you know. DSP, I tell you about the witness. Other witness says. No. The state TV want to believe that she a mad woman. Right? So she mad. And DSP has said, other people see her and say. Then they have the DPP over there, so now I tell you some other stuff. So it's all that team effort, a gang thing. This is already planned and sorted out, people. Don't make Carlos tell about optics. You know? A long time I tell them to pay attention. People, they can't fool me, you know. We look deep in that stuff, you know, people. The zero in and crap, you know. We can smell a load of crap before me even see it. Because I know what crap smell like. So, me not have to see the load of crap. If you know a load of crap is close by here. Me can smell the load of before me even see it. That's a hot load of mess. That's a hot load of mess. We don't have to see it. You smell it? Because we smell crap before. Every day we smell crap because the place is so corrupted with crap. So, oh, just another load of crap again. Wait there, me not see it, but me smell it. Walk careful. With a load of crap there, no, me not see it, but me smell it. Look good. Look where you put your foot. You hear? You smell that? Look good. Look where you step. Anyway, Jamaican people, manners of respect. Later on, I talk to you know. But I said, don't get your head just so we're hot, you know. No, or if you do your hair, you know. Now, man, use the brain. Don't just listen to what people have said. And tell me what you feel about this NZINGA story. You believe she should cut off her hair? And why you believe she cut off her hair? Maybe it's just something on the DSP page, or something you've seen on the news, or based on the video you see. Well, let me tell you how I look on all of that. All of that's a planned thing. All of that people, it's a plan. It will come from DSP, it will come from DPP, it will come from State TV. We're going to put it out there and we're going to put it so convincing to the Jamaican people that they're going to believe. When we're done with her, they're going to call her madwoman. Jamaica. You understand it now? Then beside it, say, I'm never dead in the room, people. This when we're done with this girl named NZINGA, the whole of Jamaica going to believe us and discredit her as a mad person she is. I'm telling you, they don't care about her. Liberal don't give a rat about Rasta. From Bustamante days. I'm telling you these things as a call us. It's a Liberal Party. No love Rasta. A long time, my father Rasta, you know. I tell you, I grew up in a Rasta house. My father tell me them thing a long time. My father give me a whole lot of stories after stories. And experience. Eh? My father go all part, go look work. That time I was a baby. My father tell me that. When I was a baby, my mother just get pregnant. My father left from town. Find himself at Alpart, St. Elizabeth. Go look work. Police lock up my father for 14 days. Just lock him up for 14 days. Man, I look work. Should not jail for 14 days for no reason. I'll never forget that. I'm in a band to the people. My father tell me this story every time, and them story bring back tears in my eyes. Remember, my father Rasta, man. And them time my father never dreaded, you know, but he have a beard and all them things. My father real Rasta. So I saw them treat, you know. Rasta not have no love, no respect to Rasta. Liberal Party, may I say this again. The Liberal Party do not love Rastafari. For Bustamante. The history is there to prove to you. The history is there. Look what I'm doing in NZINGA. The present is there. The past is there to show you. The present is there. My father taught me that. He tell me that. My father tell me, man, when my mother pregnant for me, man, they from town, come all the way a country. All part. I look work. When I walk, police just lock him up. Come here. 14 days. For no reason. Never got caught, nothing at all, and just let him out back after 14 days. Police lock you up for 14 days, your baby mama. My mother was pregnant with me. Never had a sibling before me. So your woman, your baby mama, see you come home for 14 days. We never have no phone them time there. So they lock up my father for 14 days and disappear from the face of the earth. My mama probably want the wellest of there. No charge, nothing. 14 days for trespassing. And then let him out back. This is them cut out for Rasta here in Jamaica. As I look at youth, them used to get Rasta and cut off them here. You go to the long locks. They violate you. I did a video, some video last year or a year before. Last year. When I beg the Rasta community to stand up for each other. And because you have what Rasta I talk about now, I read about it, I mean Rasta reason. I read an article last year where Rasta got hospital, they cut off them here for the least thing. Because remember again now, they don't like Rasta, cut off a dirty dread off my head. And they probably have a loved one who is over you because you get old now and they cannot speak up yourself and you depend on them to take care of you. They probably tell the doctor, cut off a nasty Rasta, go cut off a dirty dread. You know, and long time one cut off, you know, long one cut off the doctor, cut off it, sir. Violate the Rasta, you know. And the Rasta would want that if he had the strength and he had to say about his own hair and his health. But because a family member, brainwash, cut off Rasta here. Me also do videos where me tell you say, when Rasta go to hospital, Rasta don't get the special food, you know. It no matter what kind of diet the Rasta practice. When you go to the hospital, you get food with everybody else. If a meat, a pork, anything, you get it like everybody else. So there's no respect and no special nothing for Rasta around here. So we see Rasta run around the Labour Right Party, man. When you're a traitor, you know. You're a traitor to the Rasta movement. And that's money you want to your bull like a Rasta. When I see that run around the Labour Right, I tell you, you know, man. Tell me, I tell you, you know, man. My father teach me them things, you know. My father Rasta. From a youth. My father tell me about Labour Right and Rasta. From my boy till now. I will see, from the past, look at NZINGA at the present. And that's why I reach Rasta. Rasta, dirty dread, dirty boy. Move for yourself, dirty, yeah. Damn today, yeah. And I saw them look on Rasta today because them short-sighted and stupid. However, people, me I cut and got you, tell me your thing in the comment section. Just tell me how you feel about the NZINGA case, yeah. Because I think say them cook it up real good. It cook up good like a rundown. Coconut rundown no cook good so. You understand me? This is sitting there boil all the way down to aisle. He boiled all the way down and once they drop it at the news, let me see Fitzbailey a drop in peace and saying get this a story from that one and that. We hear that the story already, come on so that I come. They'll see the news media. I come with this when they find this video. How convenient. How convenient of them to have this video, family. How convenient of this video for the picture up at the right time. Anything I'm talking about. How convenient of them to put the picture in the police station. You know, so Jamaica don't keep nothing. So them keep this video on a wrap. They say they plan up. You know them glad when them see this video, yeah? You know them glad because they make the whole of Jamaica believe say NZINGA mad man. It's a mad girl that. They're not gonna believe her. When them see that video, they're gonna believe say the girl a mad man. Just look here DPP. Just go ahead and say that she cut her hair. And that's all that happened. Don't worry yourself, Sarge, I got you. Trust me. You wait till Jamaica see these wait till Jamaica see the video, these footages. DSP, you're gonna write something too on the page? Yes, you're gonna put that, you're gonna make sure that if people see that, yeah, the witnesses. Witness inside the jailhouse who saw her, and witness on the outside who know of her. Right? DSP, you got this. State TV, you got this. Yeah, we are already. Alright? After 3, we're gonna go out there. 1, 2, 3, and people can't fool me. NZINGA, I stand with you. I believe your case. I believe you did not cut your hair. That's how Carlos believe. That's my soul belief. These are my opinion. My soul opinion. I'm a very opinionated guy. And let me know you believe in the comment section. That's your opinion. And I respect your opinion. And you must respect everybody's opinion. As long as it's not disrespectful. If it's disrespectful, me delete you. Carlos have the time to go back and forth and quarrel with people. No more people. People may have a little bit of patience. It run out very, very fast. People just have a little bit of patience left. And it run out very, 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 very fast. So, I don't have the time for waste a little bit of patience. I mean, we run out fast for nonsense. So if you come on my page and disrespectful and stuff, I just unfriend them, I block you and all them things. I will keep it pushing with the people who have manners up so who can have an adult conversation. You understand me, I say, people? But you can disagree with me, you can agree with me. You understand me, I say, family? But there's a way to do it. We don't call each other a name over here. So. Like a man that, you know the thing we hate? When people comment and say, who for you say, you're a big idiot. Brother, you can't comment without you call a person a name. You call the person a big idiot. But you expect that person to have a conversation with you. Now you just dress me down. You call me an idiot or her. I see people that on the page with each other, with me, in the group. We are family people. So we are trying to say we can take down the way of it. Even when we do videos. And you can't see how Carlos do videos. Me do my videos are even more calmer now. Less flammable. Because Jamaica need calm. Jamaica need calm. So me are begging in the comment section to calm same way. Is married. You know, all me can do is come out and come back for peace. We not big somebody me can't beat, you know. Me not pay on the bills. Me not live on the yard. I don't live on my yard. So now who running the own things. So all me can do is ask adults in the adult community. Just make me refrain from, you know, naming off each other head up or so. You know? You understand that Jamaican, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. NZINGA stay strong. When this is stuff like this on the paper, it's not good for NZINGA. A I know this thing work. It's not good for mental health. I know this thing work. She been waiting all this time for her the answer. Come to take it out, think about it. She didn't get the answer. She never get justice in my eyes. NZINGA did not get justice here. She was denied justice. You're not the only one, NZINGA. You're not the only one. The system is corrupt from inside out. And we also want us to believe, NZINGA, that you're crazy. NZINGA, don't believe for a minute that we Jamaican people think you're crazy. You're a smart girl, eloquent, intelligent. We hear you do many, many interviews. Nothing crazy about you. Nothing is crazy about you, young lady. But this is how them try to mash you down now. And if you're not careful, NZINGA, by reading all these news and the comments, don't read them, NZINGA. Do not read. Don't go on this page and read what people say about you. Do not. Stay away from that. Good for your sanity. Let's get somebody say, do not read the comments that people in these news, because people are coming at you wicked, wicked. It's say, family. So just stay and hold the thing, and just when you know, say most of us know, say them drop the ball by you. We know that. We know them screw you over. That's how we feel. Yeah, man. We walk. We know what going on as NZINGA. Don't worry. We know what's going on here. We've seen this dance before, NZINGA. We smelled doodle before, like I said in my video. So, you know, smell that? You don't have to see doodle to know what doodle smell like. You smell that load of crap? You smell that? We smelled doodle before. We know what it smells like. So we don't have to see it. We smell a load of crap, NZINGA. May God bless you this morning, sister, and hold it. Because we're not fool. Me say, only God can come back, come tell me, say, NZINGA cut our own ear. Only man can come, only God can come tell me that. Here? Other people are leaving me big bad tune again. How many times? By Jamaican Carlos. How many times politicians have to fool you? A long time ago, so them can't fool me no more. You know what I say? I love them and I want to know, say, Jamaica to the world, and I love my country. We just want them to stop trying to fool us. Them not shame and ambition. Right? Yeah. No ambition, family.
Labor right wing with PNP toss it back. Them a give it PNP till not cross it back. Them a take it to you, them kill off his stock. Tired of long talking, time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. Me not just a politician cause none of them a thief. Nepotism, colonialism, bloody culture, them a give. Button up the pocket one like say we no sleep. Get a youth no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Me picture some politician when none of them a cheat. Button up the pocket, nobody no pay a fee. Too much and then they cook it on. None of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer, sometimes me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. From West Mudlock to Portmore, Center Mass to Iron Shore, Jamaica Pascal, but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell them own door. Politicians, if we trust them, but without them, all of them corrupt, so they you can talk about them. When the street about your promise, then you must hold them. You will not remember all the soldiers they could scout them. How many times politicians play with your mind? Hey! Oh! That's not okay. Hey! Oh! How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. When politicians have buy votes, but we take them money and condemn and the long of your yard go cook a boat. But yam them out, take the money and yam them out. And a very serious note. Shady by brother demand them who send get a youth go gun court. Wicked. Labor right with PNP task. Them a give it PNP till not cross the back. Them a take get a youth, them fill up his stock. Tired of long talking, time we start to act. All the elections that we see up on the turn. Keep on the money, give the youth them birth. No matter give me chicken, let the charity be church. You put your give me money, face the road them first. Take a look at money, we see them that's when election I buy vote. And not you not tablet. You know long more as people mind. Rastafarian.
Good afternoon, people. Good morning. Respect. Talk to you guys later. Check that out on iTunes. How many times by Jamaican Carlos? Bad tune.
Jamaica unity. Them if you know a straight love we need in the community. It's time for us to unite, my brothers, my sisters. Let's join hands together. It's the only way to rise above inequality. One nation, freedom, my people, freedom.